So on this particular one, we've got angle A is 101 degrees, and we've got side A is 12. What is that automatically already screaming to you? Law of sines, right? Because I've got a complete one, right? Okay, and then if I go B there, and B is 4 there, and then that would put C there, and C is there. So, law of sines, it's an angle side case, right? Right? Okay. But the angle is obtuse, correct? So if we looked back on our law of sine stuff, there would always be one triangle formed because the opposite side is greater than the adjacent side. Okay? So one triangle is going to be formed. So the sine here of angle A, which would be 101 degrees, divided by 12, is going to equal the sine of angle B divided by 4. So that's going to give me the fact that angle B here is equal to the inverse sine of 4 times the sine of 101 degrees, all divided by 12. So that gives me the fact that angle B here is, I get 19.0995 degrees. Concur? You might have rounded it up to 19.10 or 19.1. Then that would tell me that angle C is going to be 180 degrees minus 101 degrees minus 19.0995 degrees. So that's going to tell me then that angle C is 59.9005 degrees. Concur there. Okay. Then that tells me that I can go the sine of 101 degrees divided by 12 is equal to the sine of angle C divided by side C. Okay. So then that I'm solving in this case for side C. So side C would equal 12 times the sine of angle C divided by the sine of 101 degrees. When I do that, I get side C is 10.5762. Questions on that one? Could have I done law of cosines on that one? From the start? Or did I have to do law of sines? Law of sines only. Yep. Didn't have enough information to do law of cosines. Okay. All right. What I'd like you to do for your next example is I would like you to do this one, which is the third one off of the word problem worksheet, law of cosine side. All right, so you've got home plate there, and And you've got your center fielder right there. And then you've got the wall over here. And the wall is 420 feet away, right? And the center fielder is playing at 330 feet. Okay? And then the camera pans 8 degrees. Oops, that's not 80 degrees. That needs to be 8 degrees. The camera pans 8 degrees to get to watch the guy catch the ball, and we need to figure out how far he ran. Right? Law of sines, law of cosines. Law of cosines. Okay? So x squared is going to equal 330 squared plus 420 squared minus 2 times 330 times 420 times the cosine of 8 degrees. Yes? Okay. So I get x squared here is 10,797.7. So I get the distance the center fielder had to run is 103.912 feet. Yes? Questions on either one of those?
How do you know to do cosine?
Law of cosines? Yeah. Because like in that last one, I had a complete fraction. I had an angle and its opposite side. Okay. In this one, I don't. I don't have a complete fraction. So that means law of cosines, automatic.